Hey everyone, good to have you here. Another session. Today we have Mr. Raghu Ram, expert. What do we call you? A ninja. He's a ninja. So it's a special treat. Welcome to Simple Stocks. We keep things simple. Today we crushed it. We caught the ups and we caught the downs. And we're going to look at what's moving after hours. I hear Microsoft has some stuff going on, and we're going to share some charts. First, I'll cover the basics. The S&P ran to high heaven first. We fell, we ran, and then we kind of slipped in the middle of the day, and we closed on a negative note. But the small caps did well. So the RTY, upper right-hand corner of the screen, they were the champs. 2 green days back to back, 2 strong days when the Nasdaq, for example, suffered. I also see that crude was moving a lot today. So we should probably take a look at crude before we end the day. This is down here. So we have 15 minutes. I don't want to take up too much time. To trade the day, we use a lot of wizardry. Yes, that's what we do. We catch runs based on level trading, some Fibonacci, thanks to Cypher, and definitely some harmonics. They're experts too. And even Raghu, middle of the day, said, let's go. We're going to flip. And we caught a big run on the way up and on the way down. So pretty exciting day, pretty good day all around. Oh, and by the way, we had iron condors, iron butterflies, both played out. Credit call spread came under fire. We didn't waver. We had that work. Iron butterfly from the day before that worked. We'll see if tomorrow's works also. So Raghu, what's shaking? I know you crushed it today. So how are you so accurate? What's your secret? Let me get my screen out of there, and I'll get yours because yours is much more exciting. Check this out. Woo!
It is colorful. So this is the one screen that I don't have anything else going on. This is my dashboard, literally. And what you see on the dashboard is in a snapshot, it gives you everything that's happening in the market. For instance, from the left to right, NASDAQ, the S&P 500, all these on the top are the futures. Right at the top, you see all the various sectors of S&P. I know color coded how it is moving. So if it is generally green, red, everything. And then below that is the NASDAQ and SPX, because we do trade during the day, especially on trend days like today, where in the beginning it was pretty negative, but then it established a trend. So we do trade that, and a few indicators that are very critical for trading with futures, especially things like VIX. Okay, if you want to correlate VIX to ES, and how whenever VIX becomes stronger, we see a bearish pattern established. So that is one. So this one is very unique in the sense that it is a custom screen. It tells me at a glance how my entire portfolio is doing and how I can actually manage certain risks, because more than making money, it is managing the risk that is the most critical one. Let me take you on a flyby on how I would look for, from a trading perspective. One of the things you asked me is how do I actually manage so much? It's because I'm just a single guy, so I depend a lot on certain automated patterns that I can actually use, and this is one of them. For example, what I do is take a look at this. This is on ES. It's on a 15-minute. It gives me very clear, actionable reversals wherever it happens. So it tells me where there is a reversal pattern, and this tells me that I should now start looking at managing a trade. So for example, before the start of the Globex session, we had a reversal on the bearish side. So this is from the morning. Okay, this is the entire day. We had this spike up before the close, and then we had a drawdown. Slowly we had a basing session, but then in the Globex session it is going down. And when I look at trades, this is what I use. So most of you are familiar with the Ichimoku. It is there on this. Plus, in addition to certain indicators, the one which I really have coded is the one where there are very actionable buy and sell signals. Okay. So you can actually, whenever there is a sell signal. So this is on a 5 minute. So if you're trading fast, this is on a 5 minute. I wait for a couple of candles and then move on with just following what the charts are telling me. So that is how I keep track of it. The moment I get a buy signal, if I have a position that is a bearish position, I reverse. So it's a pretty clear way of how I manage the trades. What do you think, Nick? We had this, some of our traders have been starting to use this. How do you think has been the experience of some of them?
I've read if you're reading the comment, I am reading the comments right now, and somebody said Lamar said me too, and I'm saying who's saying something, and then Mike says yeah, the best trading ever. Hard to argue with the best trading ever. So I say we're doing pretty good. The room is buzzing and the clues are awesome. So that makes it easy. And it looks like you have, get long here, get short here. Do you mind pulling up the CL, the crude oil, and see? It looks pretty wild here. So can you look it up and tell me if you see something moving there?
Yeah, so let's see. So for the crude, there's right now it is going through. It has a sell signal right now, but earlier, just before the start, like around 4:30 Pacific, that is when there was a clear buy signal where the buy signal triggered when it was crude was around 86.60, and it went all the way till it was 87.15. So if someone had entered a buy at 86.60, they would have made a lot by the time the sell signal came through. Now, right now it is on a sell mode. I think it is right now, right above the cloud. It is on a basing pattern. So until another clear signal gets established, I wouldn't do much about it. Let's see on the reversal patterns how it is. On the reversal, so on a 15-minute, it is still on a bullish mode. So you can look for opportunities if you're trading very quickly. Right now, it is a sell. The moment you get a buy trigger, I think you could go long again.
What do you think? Powell speaks tomorrow, right? I bet
Tomorrow is
that
going to
would
be
be.
fun.
I bet we would be trading the futures tomorrow
We will
off of
trade
his.
in futures, and I think some of you may also look at we look a lot at the volume profile, for example, so that we can actually get to see where is the maximum volume that we can, even to the extent where many days we have pinpointed the SPX spin. So this is something which we do on a regular basis.
Yep. So check this out. Kumar, what is this tool? Just joined. That's a secret sauce tool. We shared a lot of tools during our Boston event. It was sold out, so don't cry about it because we couldn't fit any more people. We will have another one next year. And it was basically how to trade the futures. And Raghu provided the content, and it was amazing. I'm using some of the stuff now. I knew how to trade the future, and I learned a few things from him too. So yeah, the tool is we handed tools, we handed knowledge, and it's basically opening the door for a bunch of people to switch from just purely trading equities or options. As much as we like those, the futures are definitely a necessity. Here's my opinion. I've said that to Raghu, and I think he agrees. The fact that every investor and trader needs to know how to trade the futures, not because you want to do it all the time. One of these days, the market is going to go wacko after hours, and you're going to need to jump in to hedge something. So let's say you have calls or puts or shares, and then the market falls apart or rallies against your short. You need to jump in and fix it when the market is not open for you to trade options, for example. How do you do that? You hop in and you hedge. So if you're long the market and it starts tanking, you jump in, you sell the ES. The tools are proprietary, so you can go out there, buy tools, and try to use them. These are proven tools from a wizard at them. Raghu, that's what he does. That's his thing. And trust me when I tell you, he trades a lot. He trades a lot. Yes, they are proprietary tools, of course.
Hey, one more.
So,
So one thing did you notice about gold in the last 2 days? You know what's really happening? People have been saying about dollar, everything. The reality is that there's the Indian festival season that is happening right now that is about to start. No wonder people are buying gold out there.
oh, what? You're joking. That's the thing? Th-
No, that is, Indians buy gold during this time. And
Wow.
it's the largest purchase of gold. The second is Chinese New Year. But the Dashera, which is the 10-day festival that started yesterday, that's one reason why probably gold is going up because there's a lot of buying demand.
Wow. What's the range on the ES overnight? Do you have it in front of you? You want to pull that up
Yeah.
so far?
So typically, right now, let me see. The range is 1 second. Um, it's between 43.99. It is just around 4400 to 43.86. It is a very narrow range.
Wow, that is narrow.
Yeah,
So that's very narrow. Surprising given how wild the day was today.
yeah,
I mean,
pretty
the
narrow.
ranges were huge. For example, the Tesla range was 257 to 247. And believe it or not, that's just a hair above its normal range looking back 30 days. That's pretty incredible stuff.
Yeah. Normally on the Globex, I find the range to be pretty normal. I wait until the Europe opens. When Europe opens, the range expands a little bit. And that is when, early morning around 5 a.m. Pacific is when you would get to know the real range of Globex. Right now, it is, Japanese and Asia trading. It's not that established yet.
Yep. So we have like three minutes, maybe 4 minutes. What would you like to leave the viewers with? So, like tomorrow, what should they do? Should they follow the news? Like tomorrow, Powell is going to speak. He's going
I
to
think,
move the ticker. I guarantee it up and down. How would
yeah.
you handle it?
So here is what I've noticed: what when Paul speaks outside of the Federal Reserve, he makes it a point nowadays to not talk about policy at all. So I do not expect that much of a movement. I think the anticipation of what he might do might spike up the VIX. But the moment he speaks, and if he's not going to be saying much about it, he's going to just rattle what he said in the last, federal policy meeting, and he's going to keep saying the same thing that we will follow the data. You are going to see a VIX very quickly compress. So we could trade that because you could sell. If VIX is going to be spiked, tomorrow is a great day for us to actually sell our ladders, get your credits early in the morning. And once it crashes, then, once it comes down, you're going to see the market either establish a position one way or the other.
Yeah. That's what I was planning on. I wanted to put my second ladder on, and I think I'm going to use the spike and the VIX to do that. You like the banner? Yeah, that I just made it up. It just came up.
Uh, that's the generative AI that you have.
Yeah, that's AI. It sends the BS come out. So I just put that out there. All right. Let's see. Here's my thought on Powell. The idiots are going to chase every word he says. Like Raghu said, this is not a policy meeting. He shouldn't say anything new. So he should, yeah, he should just say whatever. I don't even know who he's speaking against. So today we called the breakdown before the 5:30 the drop happened, and then the drop happened, and then people are still looking for headlines. It's not about the headlines. If you study charts, you will eliminate all the guesswork. Somehow the headlines know when to break out. That's bizarre. And we prove it over and over and over again. It's not about the headlines. I promise you it isn't. So just focus on the price action, focus on if you're an investor, look at the fundamentals. And the rest will come together. Just don't make easy mistakes. That's it. So don't follow the herd tomorrow. That would be my take. And I think I heard the same thing from Raghu.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Yep.
We follow the charts, we follow our signals, and let the herd follow the herd, and we actually sell to them or buy from them whenever we think our signals say so.
Yep. So I see that our viewers don't like what we're saying because I only see like 36 like. What is that? It's all your fault. Normally I bring in the likes. What's going on?
I should have a six
Uh,
likes then.
no, I'm just kidding. They probably miscipher. They miscipher. That's what it is. No, they'll follow. All right. This is it. We've exhausted our time limit. It's 15 minutes, and we were on time coming on. I can't believe how well this production came out. More on Thursday. Tomorrow, if you got the notice, hop on after. Look at the forums. We've plastered everywhere. We have something else going on tomorrow. Don't forget. You're welcome. Thanks for showing up, Raghu. I appreciate your time. I know you're a busy guy. You trade all day. Last thing you need is to be here and trade some more after hours.
No, it was a pleasure actually meeting with everyone. I hope you got a very quick rundown on how I trade. It's just a part of it, and we do this daily on our live trading. Great.
And we had 300,
Yeah.
305 people, I think, today. So we're doing good work, and some people in the Discord as well. All right. We'll touch base tomorrow. Hasta la vista. Later.